Welcome back to the channel. We're getting close to finishing up the 305 small block for Project S10. Last videos, we got the whole bottom end together, short blocks together, heads are on, rocker arms are adjusted. I do have the engine painted. I'll show you here in a second. So now we are going to put the throttle body intake on. There's the engine all painted up. Water pump is installed. Just a regular small block Chevy water pump. Now I do have the intake gaskets glued on. I just use super weather strip adhesive to glue the gaskets to the head. I got just a thin layer of silicone around each of the ports. Probably not completely necessary, but I figure it can't hurt. And we're going to put a small bead of silicone on each end here. We'll set this intake gasket or the intake down, and we'll go ahead and get the bolts in. I just have black silicone RTV. I'll give it a nice, probably 1/4 inch bead. Make sure you go up on the edges a little bit and get it down in the crack between the block and the cylinder heads. And we'll just run this in. Got the intake, gave it a quick coat of silver spray paint, make it look nice. We're just going to set that right down on there. Should get a little silicone oozing out. One thing to note on the intake gaskets, there are actually 2 block offs. They go to the back here. It helps to restrict the water flow to keep the throttle body cool. So if you're running a carburetor, your gaskets probably won't have those block offs, but remember the block offs do go to the rear 2 ports. Intake is on. Going to go get the bolts started. I do have a little bit of thread sealer on each one of the bolts. Really the only ones that could go into the water jacket are the 4 corners, but I figure a little on the threads help keep any water or anything from getting down through the intake. So we got the engine lift mount, front left corner. It'll be the right rear corner, and this one's the funky one to clear the outlet or the inlet for the come from the water heater core. These are a 9/16 head, so we're going to go ahead and snug all these down. Now, if you notice, some of the bolts have like studs on them. Different things get mounted: throttle brackets, uh, MAF sensor, or map sensor on this one actually, and things like that. So if you're not running any of that, you can just use regular bolts. And I'm going to go through and we're going to torque these down to factory specs. Probably going to get it rated around 30 foot-pounds. I'll double check on that one. But that is all there is to it. Next, we're going to be we're going to be priming the oil system, put in the distributor, and we are getting close to install this engine. Anyway, thanks for watching.